In this video, we are going to divide decimals using models. There is the objective, and here's example number 1. So, which equation is represented by this model? Alright, well, we've got a lot going on here. We can see that there's some shaded in blue, and there are some red boxes. It's kind of a mess right now, isn't it? So let's kind of think of this in chunks here. So first we need to identify how much is shaded. So we can see that there are definitely two whole, we'll just call them big squares, okay? So we have two big squares shaded, and we've got a little bit more. So how much more do we have shaded over there? If we counted those up or noticed that it's 4 columns, then that would be 40 hundredths. So we have 2 and 40 hundredths shaded. All right, so let's go back and now put those red boxes, I guess, back in and ask ourselves, is this multiplication or is this division? Well, this is definitely a division problem, because we can see that they've taken that blue area and they've divided it into 5 sections. So, again, because it's broken up into chunks, it's a division problem. So how many chunks is it broken into? It's broken into 5 chunks. That's important. So the first thing I did is I decided how much was shaded, 2 and 40 hundredths. And now I have to decide what they have divided that into, and they've divided it into 5 chunks. So 2 and 40 hundredths divided by 5. That's our problem, but now we have to figure out what that equals. So if we just look at just the one section, just one at a time, we can find out how much is in that section. So let's see, each row would be 10. So 10, 20, 30, 40, and then how many singles over here? It looks like 8. So 48, looks like 48 are shaded. So 48 squares are shaded, that would be 48 hundredths. So we have our answer. 2 and 40 hundredths divided by 5 is 48 hundredths. Alright, let's take another one. So this one, not as many big boxes. We only have 2 big boxes, and it looks like only one of them is shaded. So we have, or I should say, one whole one is shaded, and then we have some more here. So how many columns is that? That looks like 5 columns. So 50 hundredths, 1 and 50 hundredths, and it is divided into 3 chunks, 3 sections. Well, this is definitely still a division problem. It's a division problem. I know. Let's keep going. All right. How many chunks? 3 chunks. So 100, what? 1 and 50 hundredths divided by 3. I don't know. Let's figure out how much is just in one chunk. So one chunk has 5 columns. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 50 hundredths. So 1 and 50 hundredths divided by 3 is 50 hundredths.